Yeah, it's looking likely with the bomb in control from X7 just out there. This looks like it's going to be more of a fake.
Nex is going to have a big job. You imagine these inner players, some of them, at least one of them, will rotate down ladder. Sergey and Alexei going to commit here. Great flashbang, great counter, both quick kills. Huge deficit for ENCE now.
Oh, Nex had the right idea. Could hear the footsteps coming down the ladder, and it's up to Aerial. He's already put 2 players to rest. Has to go better. Alu, hot pursuit of God B, can hear his footsteps around the corner as well. There's still, with all this action ensuing, 45 seconds for the Finns to make something a reality on their T side, but God B's going to put an end to that. Aerial's going to try and erode away their tracks of the A side. At range, the USP on both teams is going to be pretty damn strong, but it's going to be Aerial that actually lands. Oh,
outside utility being used deep into this train yard. X7 going to lead the way. Aerial down low. God B dinked. Finished off. There is a player who's pushed Ivy for big, but they have to get back. They have to hold on this bomb site. These are awkward fights to get into. Xantares is the only one delivering, but he's caught in a reload. A chance here for ENCE to respond, and even Tizian coming through like a madman through the smoke. He falls after 1 kill, and Tapson could be an easy cleanup on Alu. This has been a non-stop brawl outside ever since it began, and he's working the train. Alu dealing some damage. There's an opportunity on the ground. Rifle. Nex has dropped Aerial. That was one of the AKs, and somehow Gopi wins that. Tapson under pressure now. He's caught out in the open by a nade, but no one from ENCE is connecting any of these shots. You like the aggressive call to buy up the AK-47s, but this has been a disaster. This is going to put them really on their back foot. Gopi, fine perhaps.
Nope.
Santero's going to get a nice little headshot there. Still no danger. He doesn't spot that player scoped in the field of vision. Seems to be handled, so I'll just get on with it. We talk about this with Astralis and Liquid, which is, I mean, kind of obvious because they're very quickly. Another one. Another flashbang. It's beautiful work and the information on top of it. And ENCE is on the back foot.
Yeah, they are reeling. They are being stunned at the moment. Next, they're trying to spray through with the AUG, does 1 and nearly gets the kill onto Alexei B. Tags him down to 81 health. Alu has made inroads through Ivy's side, and his teammate partner in crime, Alexei B, has been found, and the bomb has been dropped. You can see that Big realized that Alu is here. The start are the Finns. Tizian, all by his lonesome. That grenade just punctures 3 of them.
Oh dear, oh dear.
They just can't catch a break right now, ENCE. Everywhere they go, they are being smacked down. Tizian MP9 opens up with authority with 2. Sergey burns to a crisp.
I don't think Big has played around without an SMG quite yet.
If that had have landed.
Oh my god, what an ass. Oh, that would have been... I wish it would have... Oh, I would have died. Alexei, the last one left.
Skillful self-censorship there as well, Moses. Alexei B with the headshot to Xantares. Does have an AUG. Maybe there's a way forward to get some more kills. In terms of the round, it's over. The bomb has been dropped on B. It is too far out in the open, but Alexei B does have a smoke. And they're going to have a buy in the next round, so it's important that he does die before the time runs out, so we can at least get that round loss bonus. A team led by God B is not going to make any overextensions here. And Tizian finds another one. 3 kills in the round for Eddie. Tizian does take a tag through the coils. Now I'm going to have a quick peek with the MP9. This is where an upgraded gun probably would have yielded some better results. 15 seconds. God B goes to town with another one. Bomb's been dropped, but Alu's going to be able to reclaim it. The downside is there's 3 players and not much time, and he has to get out of there. And he is going to be saving, and Big will move to a 7-0 lead on their CT side.
This is going to be a hit from ENCE, though. They found a perfect timing. No one's rotated back, so finally Big is going to be tested. Finally, we're at least going to get a plan.
Tizian nearly holds on to the 1 kill. This is where the retake should be in effect for Big. They don't have a huge amount of grenades to play with, a couple of smokes and a HE. And ENCE are going to take the opportunity to push. Try and take the fight too Big before they can get in position to strike.
And if you're Big, you want to maintain a little bit of presence here, just so they don't go on the hunt too early, but you're just saving. You're trying to take these guns away. That would be so detrimental to the economy, depending on how many they can get at the end there. They know where Alexei B is, but Tapson just walks right into it with the AWP, maybe a little bit overconfident. And it doesn't work out for Big. A lot of the weapons taken away from them. There's still one more chance. Aerial Oh, nice work with the sound. Fakes the jump up. Bates next.
This time there are a couple of Molotovs. There's more grenades at Big's disposal. This could put them in. They've just tossed both mollies out. Going to draw out Sergey into the open. And Xantares is able to filter out a couple more terrorists. Ariel and Alu up against Gobby and Nex. Time has been ticking away though. And is there feasibly enough? There's no kits in play for Big. I think they're going to have to pull the plug.
That final smoke went towards upper and CT spawned, and Nex misses his chance. Alu's found that. You can see the danger, how many different angles they've had to fight from, but they've won all of them, thankfully. Tizian somehow gets away pushing upper to flank outside, but the bomb is being planted in her. Sergey must have heard a footstep. He's on the hunt.
Tizian may not be long for this world. Going to get caught in the backside. Sergey finds him. It's one of those kind of rounds from
effective as you'd like it to be.
Yeah, a big part of that was Nex whiffing, but here comes Antares, and Sergey will punish the aggression. Understand why they've gone for it. It's just pistols across the board.
They wanted to crunch up ladder, I believe, as well with Gobby there. They wanted to get 1 or 2 kills from that flashbang, have Gobby fly up behind ENCE, who's trying to push back aggression. Somehow that was working out for just a hot minute.
Felt like 50 Molotovs were tossed in connector there, get a double barbecue.
Going for that extra crispy recipe.
Now Tizian with a Desert Eagle, gonna see if he can claim some kills, maybe salvage a weapon would be a nice bonus out of the round, but yeah, ENCE have done it again. They start to bounce back, 7-0 to 7-4. Big not quite looking as confident as they were before. Not going to happen for Tizian, but a full not much he could really do. Didn't have any grenades. Typically is the lone defender on B. You want to have a smoke and a Molotov. Stall out for as long as possible. But ENCE going to be taking a 6th round in a row. Xantares lands himself for 1 Digger on the corner. I think that was on connector side, and a second. He's going to make this a costly one for ENCE. I mean, they're all pretty much swimming in the money at this stage. Does the world of good to their confidence, though, Big. If one of their stars is teeing off. Yeah, it's not going to save the round for them. Thompson, the next player to fall. So respect to ENCE for bouncing back. This looked like the map was getting into dangerously murky waters, but they have cleared it up nicely.
Earlier, they're going back to it. As the bomb and Alu are still in T-mid, you're going to have Sergey and Alexi B fake an inner hit. Sergey will commit. They'll try and fall on the ladder, but this is a perfect defense. There's the first Nex. Needs to build upon that. Tizian doing a great job inside as well. They've committed 2 this time, but Tizian has the idea of what's coming, but he just gives up the angle. It's a 3-on-2. ENCE are making this work as well. Taps in, holding on. And it's just Alexi. He's got to come through the flames. Time is running out. Solo is taps in, but he can't get the bomb in time. There's no chance to recover and plant. And Big are going to get their 8th round. They're going to get their lead into the second half. That smoke is going to open up the wraparound, but Alexi had no idea. Second player right in the corner. Doubled up with Gobby.
Yeah, from Gobby's perspective, getting caught that way, you definitely don't expect a second player to be stacked. Nex and Sergey going to exchange frags. Still a minute plus to play with, and ENCE are starting to make moves outside. Alu just past the green tray. Thompson peering across the E-box, going to take some damage. Starts to back away.
This is fine though, and I like this is a smart play from Tapson and Nex. They have Tizian on a huge flank, so Tapson and Nex are just slowly backing away. They want to stay alive. If either one of them gets killed, that's kind of the signal for ENCE to start pushing forward. No one from ENCE is watching behind them. Tizian turning the corner now, looking for Alu, but over towards E-box. Sergey is free as you'd like. Alu now laying in wait and sandwich. Flashbang. He can at least hold Tizian back, but all while he pays attention in this direction, he can't help his teammate. It's a really tough place for Aerial to be in. He's challenging over towards Old Bomb. He needs this kill, and he's got it now on top of the train, and ENCE looking to close this out with the 7th round. Alu's gonna find the flank, and there it is, ENCE.
The B side, but Aerial is going to be chipping in for some damage. Alexi B dropped to 1 HP, and Aerial makes a move back and join the rest of his teammates. They do have a kit in the hands of Alexi B, but the bomb is being planted.
It's gonna be a huge retake, and there's only one player on the flank, so all 4 of these players are all gonna be coming at the same angle. The player with the kit, 1 health, that can go down so easily, and they have to be careful about where that falls. You'd want him, ideally, to almost lead the charge. Great flashbang gives Antares an opportunity. Can't connect, but there he is finally, going for a follow-up and a second.
That is unreal aim by Centaurus, but Sergey's going to counteract alongside X7. 3 on 2, still stacked against the Finnish team. And it's just gone from bad to worse. X7 going to try and smoke on the site, but Big don't allow it to come to fruition. If they thought, well, maybe we just don't force here. We just stack on a site instead, see if we can catch Big off guard. So far, so good, though, for the terrorist team. Tizian's been dinked, and these USPs are doing far more damage than Big will be comfortable with.
Next should be able to mop this up, and yeah, responds on the...
Thompson has been dealt with. He's one of the main men on the side of Biggs, and X7, while flashbang, sprays with his AUG and does claim himself a frag. Got B with a hell of an entry, though, with the AK. Has reached a bit of a stalemate in this round, though bombs still yet to be planted. They're actually going to pull back.
They've left Tizian on the bomb trade. If he can find this kill on a Sergey, there it is. What a flick over. He even spots out Alu. No armor, can't get tagged up, but Tizian is holding onto this bomb train. There is a player flanking behind as well. Next coming in. There's a timing on this. He's been spotted now. He has to take that fight. And Nex is going to back away slowly. Bomb now creeping up to the train. That's a pretty risky fallback from Nex. And oh, Tizian not even paying attention to the possibility of Alu rotating around and got B. Can the in-game leader pull this off? He knows where both players are. 1 in connector, 1 towards Ivy.
Did he just make a step? Maybe. X7 around the corner is going to get the better of him with a 4K. 14 health separates him from death and potentially ENCE from around loss. But the head scratch to me was Nex pulled back and had his back turned to Ivy. Oh, maybe setting up Zantares for a quick push outside. Or inside, I should say, towards the B side. A grenade, though, chunks both got B and Zantares. If they want to push, it's going to have to be right here, right now. Flashbang goes out first, but Alu's going to be able to chip in for the frag. 1 kill for Sergey. Alu's going to relocate, gets himself a second. This round should be laid to rest at this stage. Tabson is too far forward with the bomb to get a plant. Smoke. He's going to cordon off connector. Alu needs to be very careful. Ooh. He's alone. Tizian lands the headshot. He's going to go for seconds. No, it's not like this. This is a complete collapse. This should have been their round. They were in a 2-on-4. And now the AUG's been picked up from Big, and Tabson uses it against the CTs. A complete collapse, a catastrophe, a disaster. ENCE concede.
Solves and nades and utility. There goes Tabson. Not slowing down there. Sergey, though, so if they want to turn back, now is the time. And actually, B continues forward. A little bit dangerous. Bombs on the ground. Big might be handing it right back to ENCE. But Nex still alive. Alu so low. Needs to bait them into Sergey's crosshairs. There's a good find for Nex, and the flank still coming in. It's Tizian who's been waiting all along. Alu hears, or Sergey hears it, excuse me, the USP is out, can't find that frag either. It's so close.
They're gonna go aggressive. And Gobby is waiting with a MAC-10. A spray, in effect, just Sergey answers back.
Not just Gobby.
They run into his crosshair. No, they're encircling him, they're enveloping the site. And Big will not miss out on this opportunity. Tizian chips in with 2. And at this stage, ENCE have to think about pulling back and saving. X7 going to take the fight to Centaurus, but the hemorrhaging kills across the board, and X7 is going to go in for another one. However, it's one-dimensional. ENCE are both in connector, and Big have a triple threat. Aerial actually comes out swinging, though, with an M4A1S kill. This is now doable.
It's not planted for Tabson. He's got to hurry up on this flank, on this wraparound. Gobby's going to be all alone. There's no Molotov. He's going to ensure that they cannot get away no matter what happens, but there's another kill. They actually might win this. How has this happened? How have they made this work? X7 on the bomb. Tabson, no gun out. He's going to go for the knife, but they've done it! And
not going to be touched by that Molotov, but Aerial close range with the UMP. can get the kill. I think he may have also picked up the AK.
Oh, this is dangerous though. Look at X7, I mean, look at Xantares, excuse me, he's out. So is Tizian pressuring the bomb site. Great peek from X7. He's got fire in this game, but Xantares is lurking. He is gonna wreak some havoc eventually. He's just looking for his timing, for his moment. This might be it. Alexi gonna fall right back into his crosshairs. Surely now, Xantares strikes. Now in a one-on-one with Sergey.
The young Finn against the Turkish Terminator. 23 seconds. Xantares does just have about enough time to go to the other side of the map on B, and Sergey has no idea.
He's so far away now. Actually, he's got the jump on it. He gets in very, very fast. There is a Molotov for Xantares, so if he gets this planted and gets away, Sergey perhaps won't let him. Now he realizes inside the site. If he sees where the bomb is planted, though, he's going to check this position.
Exactly. It's all about, can Xantares quad him off? This is why he's playing aggressively before Sergey can see it, and Sergey!
Bomb train, Tapson's gonna go through this. They're so blind. Fire everywhere as well. Tapson surely is gonna get at least one of these entries up above the window. And Tapson actually just goes down for free despite all of his work.
But ENCE have been down and out in rounds similar to this and somehow bounced back. Somehow been resuscitated.
It doesn't happen twice, Vince.
Sergey, though, is going to see if that miracle can be repeated. Alu just begging for a pixel, begging for something to protrude around the corner, but it won't be happening. Bigger and good enough positions, ENCE have to turn tail and save. And it's been 2 heroic rounds in a row, but it will not be a major. They may have to go through all of this all over again next time around. Alu's going to get the free kill on God B, but Xantares once again is going to find himself in the thick of it with 2 of his own. Alu's going to take that AK and make it work, and suddenly ENCE actually have the player advantage. Make that 2. These guys are Houdini. They keep escaping.
Maybe Big really wants to practice overpass, that third map.
They're like, come on, boys. Please. Sergey. Tagged, but not dropped. And when you consider it's just pistols and no utility, that should be okay for ENCE. They'd lost him. Big may have just swarmed the site, and this could be another interesting round. As it stands, oh no. Oh no, Xantares has found Sergey, finishes him off. And they're not actually going to pile B after this. They're going to be going down to Pop Dog instead, potentially. No, they decide against it. They're going to wait for the counteractive play from ENCE.
I think the only thing they can do is hit this B bomb site. I mean, they obviously didn't expect Xantares to get that pick. But I don't think you can go back towards the outer yard with no nades. Tapson now has the deagle, so does Nex, but no one is peeking from ENCE. There's... It seems like they've made the decision to play just as safe as possible. In this
Lexi B is going to have his eyes cleared up just in the nick of time, and he goes in with 2. They're not going to counter. It's a 3rd kill for Lexi B. 2 bullets left and able to reload. Big completely stalled that push, and ENCE now will be taking us to 14 each, unless Tizian can pull off a masterful clutch. But he's going to be walking out into the hands of X7 and Alu, who's making a move around the back, plus Alexi B is rotating, and ENCE do
it. The AUG setting strong far back. Aerial now under a lot of pressure. He's going to deliver as well. Tizian gets the dink, and Alu drops a nade on his teammate. Love to see that.
God, Alu smites his teammate. Why not?
ENCE is... They've done some kind of witchcraft to be playing for the win. And Nex and Tapson just having presence. Tizian forced up the ladder at 23 HP. That's going to be tough. He'll have to be passive, and as I mentioned earlier, he's been so good on bomb site takes in this map for Big that it's an important piece of the puzzle.
Tizian singed down to 23 health.
Look at ENCE though, we saw them gambling earlier during the comeback. Now that the victory is in reality, they don't want to cheat anyone away from the B bomb site. We saw them at one point rotate both in their defenders out to the A bomb site. Here, they're just saying, we're not moving, we're not budging, we don't know what's going to be a fake or not.
Oh, but Thompson's been given a clear way straight through. Xantares does get taken down with the smoke in A main. It isolates, segregates the terrorists from one another. Oh, they nearly lined up for God B. But the bomb's now been dropped. Here comes next from the shadows. He will strike. 2 kills in the round. Can he double up? Can he go on better? The pop flash not quite working. Alu around the corner.